What's up, Poppy friends? My name is Casey, and this is eBay Miniature Rescues. Today, I'm going to build and paint a Great Unclean One from Warhammer Age of Sigmar. This project has been on my mind for quite some time. The Great Unclean One represents a very important time for me in the hobby. I was just getting back into painting after about 20 years, and this box was challenging my skill level in every way imaginable. I built and primed the model, but it sat for quite a long while as I worried about what to do with it. I wanted to do it justice, and I thought at the time that my skill level wasn't high enough to even attempt to put paint on the model. The thing is, we are all at different levels in this hobby, and we often compare ourselves, our accomplishments and skill level, to that of some of the best painters in the world. And you know what that does? It hinders your creativity and motivation. You need to keep in mind that your favorite painters have put in the time and messed up countless models on their way to winning painting awards. When I finally gathered the courage to actually put paint on my first Great Unclean One, I was genuinely afraid that I was about to throw away $150. It was my first time using an airbrush for something larger than a base coat, and I wasn't sure if I could actually make the paint work for the model. I realized something very important though. This model, regardless of how it turned out, was my model. No one else will ever have painted a Great Unclean One in the same way. And to this day, it is still one of my favorite models that I have ever put paint on. And not because it's the best paint job, but it represents that moment when I broke through a wall in the hobby. And it propelled me to continue to push and learn something new every time I sat down to paint. The Great Unclean One box comes with options for building two different models, the standard Great Unclean One and the Rotigus version. Since I already used the parts to make one, I need to come up with a plan to use those extra bits and make another one. Once the body was cured, I sat down and cleaned the model using an X-Acto blade and sanding sticks. There were quite a few sections on this model that still had supports, and a few errors in the print that needed to be taken care of. I did a test fit with the parts and then super glued them into place. There will be a ton of green stuff work to make all of these parts go together properly, but I think it's going to be totally worth it. Once the green stuff was dry, I got out some Stynylrez black primer and covered the whole model. I then followed up the primer with a spray from the top using Liquitex white ink. This really brought out all of the details so I could see what I was doing. Before we get to the painting portion of this video, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has decided to support this channel over on Patreon. I recently launched the campaign, which offers some pretty fun rewards like early access, a Discord server, and giveaways for some of the models that I paint on this channel. If that's something you're interested in, the link is in the description below, and thanks again. I laid out all of the colors I was going to use for this project. Dark green as a base coat all the way up to pink skin tone. The tentacles and shadows will be a dark purple and move all the way up to fluorescent pink at the tips. Having a somewhat limited palette will give me the advantage of knowing what each piece should look like before I paint it, and make it easier to achieve a nice consistent look for the whole model. After the airbrushing stage is finished, I'm going to put the remaining colors into a wet palette. It should be noted that I also added white to that palette. Having access to white in order to brighten up highlights and desaturate some of the color will give this guy a nastier look, washed out and pale, like a Great Unclean One should be. I start by mixing a little purple brown with some of the skin tone and white. This will be used to layer over a majority of the skin and bring out the detail. For the leather, I mixed the brown and white together and went in with a lot of texturing. Tiny lines and scratches along all of the edges and raised folds bring a lot more attention to the details on this cowl. Using the white and brown again, I wet blended the horns. Going back and forth with the two colors while they're still wet will allow the colors to blend together on the model, giving these horns a pretty unique look, while still maintaining the tone and consistency for the model. In order to bring in more depth and create a nice color filter to blend our colors together, I'm going to make a couple of oil washes. I want the shadows to be accentuated with a deep violet color, and to balance that out for the rest of the skin, crimson with a touch of black. This is a very good combination for a skin tone like this. It pushes the purples and pinks, making them stand out even more, and gives a lot more contrast with any of the greens still left on the model. This model marks the next chapter in my personal painting journey. Having recently started a Patreon and coming up close to 40,000 subscribers, this is the project I chose to set the bar with, the new bar. With your support as subscribers and patrons, I want to make this channel something even greater than it's already become. Pushing myself in painting, new techniques, stretching my own abilities, filming a video that tells a story. Not being afraid to completely fail at that, but still show you every step I took to get there. This is the model that marks that time, and this time, I wasn't afraid to get in there and put paint on the model. I am so excited about this model. Using the extra bits in the Great Unclean One box was a challenge, but with a little bit of out-of-the-box thinking, I now have a very custom and really awesome Rodriguez. Thank you again for joining me on another miniature rescue. If you liked something about this video, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, as it really helps the channel. Once again, I'm Casey, and I will see you in the next video.